Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Nave.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
But investigators never fail to start ups.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo. But have faith. This machine will analyze the scene, compute the data, and deduce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more.
Sure.
One moment.
A marvel indeed, sir. Though at the moment, it is complete.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry.
Haha! I finally figured out how to not mute the bloody
Let me
mic.
think for a moment.
If I could just...
Eh bien, Moo. Now, try realigning the laser matrix.
The what?
Sir, I have no idea what that is. Move over, move.
You and me too.
Now, let me see. Oscillating reverberator. Check. Refraction spectrometer. Check. Now, what can you do? Ah, Monsieur Stobart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Inspector, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Oh yes? I shall be the judge of that.
I think I know who the killer is.
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are fantasist, monsieur. And I have no time for fantasy. Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle Collard and Father Simeon, please. I am very busy. Ah, Moo, a clever choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
Mon Dieu!
Excuse me.
Please, monsieur. I'm a little busy.
Inspector Nave, may I ask you some questions?
You must wait, monsieur. I am extremely busy.
Sure, you can wait. It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Nave and Moo were tinkering with it.
Let's see if Lane's got anything to say.
Lane.
Stobart.
What's the deal with that device over there?
It's a farce. They've been trying to get it working for hours.
Looks like something out of a 50s sci-fi movie.
It probably is.
What do you think of Nave?
The man is a buffoon. I have better things to do than wait for these idiots to get their forensic whatnot to work. The only silver lining is that Nave seems more annoyed than I am.
What do you think of Moo?
Who?
The policeman with Nave.
I assume he's another idiot.
Why's that?
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Lane. I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Malediccio? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobart?
I'd like to see it.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of the business side of the gallery. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Lane was a pushover when he had him cornered. Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all. I needed to pay her another visit. Okay, thanks.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I think we are ready to fire her up. Yes, I was just about to say the same thing. Do it.
What have you done?
Pardon me, sir, but I believe it was you who said,
This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine.
Mon Dieu.
Can I ask you something else?
If you must.
Okay,
Just
thanks.
same rubbish.
Yes, yes.
Why can we leave? Was he going to moan at us?
Stubborn.
No.
Monsieur Stobart, you will not leave until this is over. Understood?
But I just need to...
This is a reconstruction. You will remain here until I have concluded my investigations. Do I make myself clear?
Okay, clear. I considered making a run for it, but forcing Moo to chase me would have been cruel. And it would have been silly to risk my investigation. Better to play along with Nave and get the reconstruction over as quickly as possible.
So we need to try to fix the machine, probably.
Inspector Nave. What seems to be the problem?
Monsieur Stobart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine to work, then I doubt if an insurance salesman can.
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da to you, monsieur.
Oh yeah? Well, la-di-da to you back.
Whatever. You are neither qualified nor clever enough to operate such an instrument.
like us.
What was that, Moo?
I said, unlike us, sir.
Have you been a detective long?
Long enough, monsieur?
You've solved a lot of crimes, I guess.
More than you have had hot dinners?
Well, I've had a lot of hot dinners, Inspector.
Oh, yes? How many?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur?
Don't know. Thousands?
You prove my point for me, monsieur. Precision and accuracy are everything.
You truly are a unique and amazing man, Inspector Nave.
Well, I'm glad you are impressed.
I was sure I could get the machine to work if I could just get Nave out of the way. Excuse me.
Not now.
Half an hour later, he responds.
It was pointless trying to get a closer look at the machine while Nave and Moo were tinkering with it. Inspector Nave. I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's plugged in?
Monsieur Stobart, do you really think I would be so stupid as to not check the fundamentals?
We all make mistakes.
What a ridiculous generalization, monsieur. Look, I can see from here it's... Ah.
Do you need assistance, sir?
Very funny. One moment.
That got rid of him. Now is my chance. I was going to have to figure that out quickly.
I ain't got a clue how I did that, I just kept pressing
Time to
buttons.
get the show on the road.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
I'm not sure.
Sure you did.
You, precisely. You knew my superior intellect would win through in the end.
Yes, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think there is a teeny snag.
Go on.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
No, sir. Just saying we need a body, sir.
Ah, yes. I see. You'll make a detective yet, Moo. I, of course, foresaw this. And I nominate... you.
Me? Well, I'm not dead.
Have you ever acted, Monsieur Stobart?
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I went down a storm playing the lead in Cat on a Felt-Tip Roof last summer.
Hmm. You played the cat?
No.
So, not the lead. Half-truths again, monsieur. Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real lead role.
But he looks nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it, Moo. Must you find problems all the time? Let me think of a way to make this work.
Relying on Nave's problem-solving skills could mean a long, long wait. I had to find something to make me more like Henri. I'll have a look around. Maybe I'll find something.
Yes, you do that. Verisimilitude is the key, Stobart.
What? What the hell was that word? Nico. How come she took so long to get the shop when we came together in the first place?
You have arrived at last.
That's Father Simeon as well.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. We are just making some last-minute adjustments.
Father Simeon, Nico.
Hi, George.
Welcome to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave is overjoyed we've solved the case and he's putting us up for an award.
Not quite. I told him about Shears and Medovsky. He says it's fantasy.
But that's crazy.
Tell me about it.
So what do we do now?
Carry on anyway, and nail Medovsky.
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
George, what on earth is that machine?
It's Nave's baby. Supposedly, it's going to analyze the crime scene and tell us what happened.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do, but Nave doesn't.
Quiet, please! How can I concentrate with all this racket going on?
Lane was
How long is it going to take for you to tell that that's pizza and not blood on the floor anyway? I'll try to find something to make me look like... What's his face? I suppose you're going to talk about you first.
Hello, Father.
Mr. Stobart, will this take long?
I'm not sure. Nave appears to be struggling with the machine.
I'll pray for some divine intervention then.
Yeah, if you think that'll help.
The Lord is always listening, George.
He just doesn't pay attention.
The best place to find all these things was in his office.
Yeah. Well,
The
anything
desk
else?
was covered with Henri's junk, and none of it was of any use.
Okay.
Some of the stuff must have been collecting dust since the 70s. There was certainly nothing of any use.
Notice board?
Henri's notice board was covered with all kinds of junk.
Where glasses do they come off?
On the head of the statue was a pair of Henri's glasses.
Oh, they do.
Maybe, just maybe, the glasses would make me look like Henri. It was a statue of Henri. It was a battered sofa. I opened the compartment again.
Is there anything in there not very useful? So is this the key we need from
Using a paper
his
clip to pick
girlfriend?
this lock would have been very impressive, if it had worked. The secret compartment was open. There was no need to manhandle Henri any further.
I wanted you to shut the compartment, but okay.
It was the pair of glasses I'd taken from Henri's statue.
Maybe you just need some glasses.
I've found Henri's glasses.
Stole or found? Never mind. That might just do it. Come on, everyone, into position. I want everyone to stand precisely where they were when the victim died.
What about me? Where am I supposed to be standing? If I've got to lie on the floor, he's going to take my place.
This process is ridiculous.
God moves in mysterious ways, Father.
Indeed. And the devil makes work for idle hands, Mr. Stobart.
Shh. Stobart, you are supposed to be dead. Please be dead more quietly.
I tried to tell Navet the truth about his bloodstain.
Didn't he believe you? You're a man of God.
His faith is in science, Mr. Stobart, not God.
Father?
Yes, my son.
Do you think the machine will give the inspector some insight into Henri's murder?
He will find the answers he seeks, but he asks the wrong questions. This was no ordinary murder.
Do you think Inspector Nave will ever figure this out?
I'm not sure, although I'm no expert.
Yeah, neither is he by the looks of it. You keep talking about the Gnostics. Who are they?
They are a cult, a warped branch of Christianity that reveres Lucifer as equal to, or perhaps greater than, God.
I can see how that might trouble the Vatican.
The Vatican is the least of your worries. Please be quiet!
Last time we met, you said the stolen painting was evil.
Let me explain. I'm a Dominican, Mr. Stobart. The Dominican order was founded to seek out and destroy heresy.
Why?
Because heresy is evil.
Okay.
For 1,000 years we have fought against heresy. Indeed, our enemies gave us a nickname, the hounds of God. Dominicanis, Dominican, you see?
Very clever.
Now this painting, the Benedictio, is without doubt heretical.
Whoa, hold on. How can a painting be heretical?
Because it is filled with Gnostic imagery. And Gnostics are heretics.
What kind of imagery?
Evil imagery. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Images of false saints, heretical saints.
So you think the painting itself is evil?
It trails murder in its wake, Mr. Stobart.
And murder is police work, monsieur. Silence, please, both of you.
The Ouroboros. What exactly is it?
It is a Gnostic symbol. It marks something that is hidden. There are trees illustrated within the Ouroboros. They symbolize knowledge. So the Ouroboros alludes to hidden knowledge. The painting must be destroyed to stop this knowledge being revealed.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first set of results completed. Only 36 more to do. Please remain in position while we reset the machine. You may relax and talk amongst yourselves.
Who are these false saints?
Gnostic saints, not beatified by the Church. They question orthodoxy, lure the unwary down dark paths of forbidden knowledge, and condemn innocent souls to the fires of damnation.
You mean like a Black Sabbath album? Take a look at this, Father.
That is of no interest to me.
Take a look at this, Father.
That is of no interest to me.
Take a look at this, Father.
That is of no interest to me.
Take a look at this, Father.
No interest to you?
That is of no interest to me.
I'm not surprised.
Can I interest you in this cookie?
Not right now.
If you look closely, I think you can see the face of Jesus in it.
When the Lord chooses to appear in a biscuit, I can assure you it will not be a rich tea.
Take a look at this, Father.
That is of no interest to me.
Take a
Trevor.
look at this, Father.
That is of no interest to me.
Take a look at this, Father.
That is of no interest to me.
Take a look at this, Father.
That is of no interest to me.
Take a look at this, Father.
Whiskey?
That is of no interest to me.
Oh, you obviously don't like that.
Retro Satana.
What's the matter?
It is worse than I thought.
What is it? It's just a sketch.
Not just a sketch. The painting.
I wondered if it was something I'd said.
I have to get out of here. Now.
Father Simeon, I forbid you to leave. This is an official investigation.
Don't you understand? A great evil is upon us. The painting.
The hell's
is
that?
evil. The heretical Gnostics in league with the devil himself.
The devil?
Don't you understand? The Tabula Veritatis, the tablet of truth. It is real.
Well, someone is upset. Pressing your witnesses a little too hard, Inspector Navin.
And you are? This is official police business?
Richard Langham, Interpol, serious art theft. We spoke on the phone, Inspector?
Ah, yes, sir. You didn't say you would be attending my crime scene.
What exactly is this machine, Inspector?
A little invention of mine, Monsieur Langham. It will compute whose blood this is on the floor, and...
Not to worry, Inspector. Perhaps you could move aside? I'm intrigued to see what you're up to.
Ah, of course. It is rather groundbreaking.
Pizza box. It looks like your suspect was a Hawaiian, Inspector.
A Hawaiian? Mon Dieu. Move! Get onto the Hawaiian embassy straight away. There is a surf killer on the loose. Alert the airports and the surf shops.
Sorry, Inspector. I mean, Hawaiian pizza. Your blood stain is a pizza sauce.
Pizza? Move, you fool! Forget the surf shops. Get onto the Italian embassy. This has mafia written all over it.
Nah, Inspector, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to your witnesses. And in the meantime, perhaps you should try and get your priest back. Madame Collar, Mr. Stobart, I assume. Can I buy you chaps a coffee?
Langham sounded a little more on the ball. Maybe he'd bring a dose of common sense to the case.
So, Inspector Nave brought me up to speed and told me about you guys.
I can guess what he said. But what's your interest in the robbery?
I've been tracking a gang of art thieves for some time, and this looked like a good lead. But Nave is worse than useless. I was hoping you might be able to help.
We're flattered.
Just doing our jobs.
We all are, or at least trying to. So, maybe we can help each other. I gather you insured the exhibition.
That's right, and we're liable to lose a packet.
Any leads so far?
Maybe. There's a Russian guy called Madovsky who turns out to be the owner of the painting.
Madovsky?
You know him?
Oligarch, oil, art, aluminium. Ex-KGB. Very nasty. You need to be careful. Madovsky's dangerous. He kills anyone who gets in his way.
For a cop, Langham seemed okay. Trouble with doing deals with cops, there's usually a payback down the line. But I figured that'd be a price worth paying to bring down Madovsky. We found evidence that links Madovsky to the company that installed the security at the gallery.
Interesting.
And one of his men, a guy called Shears, was in Paris on the day of the robbery.
Really?
We also found a letter from someone called Gainan wanting to buy the painting from Madovsky.
Gainan? The name rings a bell? Did you find anything else about him?
No, we were in a hurry.
What about the priest?
Ah, the good Father Simeon. Well, something spooked him, that's for sure.
So I gather.
He kept saying La Maledizio was evil.
Perhaps he's right. It certainly caused evil, hasn't it? I'll take leads from anyone, Mr. Stobart, even a crazy priest. Let's keep in touch. Thank you for your help. Coffee's on me, or rather, on Interpol. Miss Collard, Mr. Stobart.
So, George, what do you think?
Interesting. He seems to be on top of things.
I agree.
You know, Nico, this could start getting dangerous.
You think Langham's right about Madovsky?
Well, he appears to be on the ball.
I thought he was cute.
He was English, Nico. They're all cute to you.
Hidden depths, too.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about my hidden depths?
You showed me those long ago, George. Well, I'm
Kingy?
going to write up the story so far. You?
I have to see a woman about a dog. A stuffed dog, that is.
You're talking riddles
Okay.
again, George.
I need to pay Bijou another visit. She's not been completely honest with me.
Bijou's apartment.
Bijou had told me she didn't have anything to do with the business. But Lane said the opposite. one of them was lying. The door was locked. Bijou, it's George again. The air was heavy with incense and alcohol. Reminded me of the old alma mater. What happened?
George, please help me. I'm lost. Oh, help me. You must help me.
What's wrong, Bijou?
I can't play our song. I've lost Henri and now our song.
You mean the record? How did it happen?
I stumbled and trod on it by mistake.
What song was it, Bijou?
I'm lost without it. Lost.
The name of the song, Bijou.
Jasmine. It was our song.
I'll see what I can do. Lane tells me you've got the provenance, that you did all the paperwork for the gallery.
Oh dear, my head is going round and round and round.
Bijou, I need to know.
All the papers are in the safe. In the gallery office. Stop asking all these questions.
Bijou, where's the key to the safe?
Henri? You're not Henri. I'm keeping the key just like Henri asked.
Could I borrow that key, please?
Oh, I need my tune. Nothing else matters.
I couldn't get any sense out of her in that state. I had to find a way to get the safe key. Who sang the song?
My darling Henri, of course. You got to number 2 in the Swedish charts. I was so proud. Get me another one, Georges. Oh, please tell me you will.
I guess I can try.
Oh, you're a darling.
I felt terrible. I was anything but a darling. All I was really after was the key to the safe. Does this smell good to you?
Henri, is that you, my sweet?
I didn't think there was much point. Bijou wasn't in any state to make sense. I didn't think there was... Bijou... I didn't... Would you like a rich tea?
Tea? I don't need tea. I need champagne.
It's not... never mind. I didn't want Trevor to see Bijou in this state. It would have been unfair to both of them. I didn't think... Bijou... I didn't think... Bijou... I didn't... She'd had enough to drink already. I didn't think... Bijou... Look, Bijou, I brought Henri's glasses.
Oh, Henri, what will I do without you? Please help me.
Bijou's favorite record was smashed beyond repair. There was no way it could be fixed. The joss sticks had finally burned down, but the air was still thick with incense. The subject looked vulnerable as she clasped her knees. There was no record on the turntable.
Okay, where the hell am I gonna get a new record from?
The small stuffed dog had pride of place on the table. Its little face reminded me of Henri. Its coat even matched his hair. Some dogs really do look like their owners.
What did I pick up a white flower
Stealing
for?
a flower from a corpse. How low had I sunk? Henri looked very much at peace.
Where am I gonna go? I don't need you. Oh, okay, well the only other place I can go is zero security anyway, so...
I arrived back at the shopping.
Well, I wonder if Thingy will have a record.
Hey, Bassam, how's business?
Good to see you, George. Gotta say, the new branding's hitting the demographic right between the eyes.
Sold anything?
This is a soft market, George. Look to the margins. Look to the margins.
What's your latest bargain?
Bargain? I prefer the word incentivizer, George. Look at the store. Something for everyone, and everything for someone.
Thank you.
Have you got any records?
I had a closer look at Bassam's stock.
Check it out, George. I've had quite a stock update, and I've got to say the metrics on some of this stuff is startling.
They looked interesting. A stack of those cards that play music when you open them. What are those things?
Oil pots, all empty.
There was a stack of books, but all in Greek from the looks of it. Nice selection of sandwiches you have.
That's actually my lunch, George.
Bobbins and threads. The stock range on the stall was impressive.
One of these cards got the
Stack
song
of
in it?
those cards that play music when you open them.
George, what can I do for you?
Aha.
Does one of your cards play the song Jasmine?
Sounds familiar. Let me check the database. I think that's by the Hairy Lobsters.
Bassam certainly knew his stock.
Aha! Here it is.
How much?
It's yours. If you mention my shop to 3 other people.
Done. Thanks. Any other bargains?
Got a batch of phone covers.
Let me guess. Rhinestones?
Got it in 1.
He struck me as more of an aftershave kind of guy. I was sure he didn't want to see it. I didn't think there was much point. I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
I have half a cookie left.
Sorry, George. With margins like this, I can't do returns.
I've still got the cockroach.
Don't let it loose around here, please.
I've got a paperclip.
Very useful, I'm sure.
I didn't think... Bassam, what's your verdict on this?
Sorry, George. I can't help you with that.
Do you like whiskey? I'm afraid it's a cheap brand.
No.
I didn't think that... Thank you.
Right, so now I guess we go to Bijou's again.
Bijou, it's George again. Bijou?
Henri? Oh, you're not Henri.
How about this card? It plays the tune.
How so? Oh, how wonderful. Dance with me, Henri.
Bijou?
Henri? Oh, you're not Henri.
Is that better?
Yes, but where is Henri? I want to dance with Henri.
About the provenance.
No talking, sweetie. Just dancing.
She only wanted Henri. Short of a seance, what could I do? Look, Bijou, I brought Henri's glasses.
Oh, Henri, what will I do without you?
Can I have the key to the safe?
Henri, is that you? You're not Henri. I need Henri to dance with me.
I'd have more luck persuading her if I looked like Henri.
Yes.
Oh, Henri, just dance with me.
That wouldn't make...
Well, no, I want you to
It was the pair of
put 'em
glasses.
on.
Bijou?
Henri?
Look at this love...
Oh, Henri, what will I do without you? Oh, Henri.
Nope. Henri looked very... Bijou seemed happy with just the musical card as a replacement for the record. That wouldn't have worked.
No, I want you to put the fucking things on, you knobhead. Maybe I need to go sit at the dressing table to do it.
I found myself at Bijou's
Okay.
well-equipped dressing table. I added Henri's glasses. I looked more and more like a gallery owner. Time to bring Henri back to life. Henri had more facial hair than me. I needed a brown goatee. I didn't want it on my eyes, but perhaps a slight dusting. My hair was now the same color as Henri's. Getting there, but I needed a little more. I needed to flower power my outfit. I added Henri's flower to my buttonhole. The jasmine definitely gave me that perfect hippie vibe. Looking good, but not quite there yet. I grabbed a strip. Prepare for wax.
I'll put the wax strips on them to make a fucking beard or something.
I needed more facial hair, not...
Okay. Maybe I need them on the neck.
That was never...
Okay. Maybe I don't need the wax strips for this stuff.
I decided to clean my face and start again.
Oh, I know I'll do that. Ah, for crying out loud.
hairbrush. I prefer a comb myself. I once painted my toenails with... Still not sure why that made her cry so much. Getting there, but I already had more... I needed a break.
Can we use the wax strips on the hairbrush?
There wasn't enough hair in the brush. It was blonde.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I need to go get hair off of him. What else we got? What else is this?
I added Henri's glasses. I looked more... It was more... I needed...
Yeah, I know.
I added Henri's flower to my
thingy
buttonhole.
for that.
The jasmine getting there.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are gonna help. You take them off to get up. For fuck's sake. You useless git.
Very much at peace.
Do something stupid like you get the hair off the dog or something.
Sorry, little fella.
Yeah.
I'll see you in Rio.
Alright, let's see if we've got everything we need to do the makeup now. We'll start with some glasses.
I added Henri's glasses. I looked...
Yeah, okay.
Henri?
Yes,
I needed...
shut up. Flower.
I added Henri's... The jack... It was...
Yeah,
Henri's...
we don't care about all that crap. We've heard this loads of times now.
With my mouth firmly closed, I added the wax strip to my upper lip. Instant goatee. Getting there, but I needed a little more.
What more do you need?
I daubed some rouge on my cheeks.
Oh, okay.
I wondered if red was my color.
No, I didn't want to do that.
I added Henri's breath to my disguise. Made my eyes water. That wasn't working. I was looking more like Bijou than Henri.
Oh, yes.
Henri, I need...
Maybe we don't need all this rubbish.
Instant goatee.
Yeah, we know. You need some glasses.
I added on... I
need a flower.
I added on... It was... I had...
And maybe we just need the
spray. I added Henri's breath to my disguise. Made my eyes water.
That enough?
As I looked into the mirror,
finally.
I saw Henri looking back at me.
Henri, there you are, you naughty boy. Dance with me, my little roll mop. I've missed you.
Roll mop?
Pleasure, Cherie.
Oh, isn't this wonderful? Just like old times.
Okay.
Bijou, darling, I need the safe key. Do you have it?
Of course. Didn't I promise? Here it is, sweetie.
Guess that's enough of that.
Better let her sleep. I had the key. And besides, I wanted to get my hands on that letter of provenance.
Back
I
at
was
the
surprised to see
gallery.
Father Simeon at the cafe.
Why can we still hear the music?
A moment, if you please.
Is everything all right, Father?
Unless they're
No,
playing
my
it here at
son.
the cap as well.
Not at all. Great evil is upon us. That sketch you showed me in the gallery, the study from La Maledictio. It showed an image hidden inside the Ouroboros. A dangerous image.
Dangerous?
The symbol represents a heresy, an object that the Gnostics call the Tabula Veritatis.
The Tablet of Truth?
It is a tablet of lies, a tool of Lucifer.
Tell me more about this Tabula Veritatis.
It is an artifact capable of undoing the whole of creation. It was smuggled out of the Holy Land millennia ago and brought to Europe by the Cathars, an evil Gnostic cult. In 1209, the Church launched a glorious crusade in the Cathar heartlands of southern France. We wiped out almost all the Cathars, and with them, the evil that is Gnosticism. My order, the Dominicans, were formed at that time to seek out and eradicate any remaining Gnostics. But we failed in our primary objective. We did not find the Tabula Veritatis. We presumed it lost, but the painting suggests it is still in Gnostic hands.
How is La Maledictio connected to all this?
I believe it contains clues that point to the location of the tablet. Clues constructed for a Gnostic to solve. If someone were to decrypt the painting and find the Tabula Veritatis, who knows what evil would be unleashed upon the world.
So, you're suggesting that this image of the Tabula Veritatis is hidden in the Ouroboros on the painting?
It is obvious now. The Ouroboros is a symbol of the Gnostics, and the tree it contained symbolized knowledge, hidden Gnostic knowledge.
Were the Cathars all killed?
All that came forward to fight, but like a weed, their roots were deep. We did not fully destroy their evil.
I still don't get why the Gnostics are so evil.
They see God as simply the creator of the physical world, and revere Lucifer as the lord of the spiritual realm.
Wow. What's so terrible about this tablet? What does it do?
Like Lucifer himself, the Gnostics could be anywhere. We must talk somewhere more private.
Thank you, Father. That was some story.
Be careful. Guard this knowledge. There are those who would do anything to find the tabula.
Please excuse me. I have to get back to the gallery.
I will remain here and follow you when no one is looking. I have more I must tell you.
I had to get into the
You
gallery
do
to
that.
find the provenance, but I was really looking forward to hearing what else Father Simeon had to tell me. The door was locked.
Much of a surprise, really, is it? I wonder if one of the keys is for the door. Oh, it is. Looks like everyone's gone.
Time to look in the safe. The ring had an inscription. Henri and Bijou forever. Huh. Henri had bought Bijou a big diamond ring. I had a feeling the ring would be useful. A note was attached to the front of a document wallet. It read, Sherry, this should do the trick. Your darling Wilfie. Now why would Hobbs be sending romantic little notes to Bijou? That had to be the elusive Provenance. It clearly stated that Medovsky was the owner, but I'd learned never to take things at face value. I had to take a closer look at this. At first glance, the Provenance looked authentic, but something wasn't right. The sketch was drawn on similar paper to the Provenance. The coffee cup stains matched exactly, as did the tear. The Provenance must have been created by Hobbs. It was a fake, which meant Medovsky wasn't the true owner.
The fuck was that?
I had to get out there and find out what happened.
You look on the CCTV.
Whatever had caused the noise in the gallery couldn't be seen on the camera.
Huh. Typical.
The glass
through the
was
window?
reinforced for sure. I wouldn't be able to smash it, and it wasn't going to open. But there had to be a way of getting through it.
What about using your diamond ring to cut the glass?
The diamond ring was just what I needed to cut through the glass.
Let's have a look what that weird noise was. Oh. Father Simeon.
Father?
Gnostics. You must stop them.
Who did this, Simeon?
Don't let them. The tablet. They are going to raise the devil. Lucifer himself.
Those were his last words. First Henri, now Simeon. Who was behind this? And what was Simeon trying to tell me?
What's that in his hand?
Simeon had been carrying a scan of an old manuscript with a covering note. Both were written in Latin. Fortunately, I hadn't forgotten the Latin I'd learned at school. The note read, "The tabula veritatis only appears in one file. The Inquisition into Heretical Depravity by Nicholas Emmerich, A.D. 1376. Scan attached." The note was signed by the Vice Prefect of the Vatican Archives. Simeon must have done some digging after he recognized the symbol on Hobbs's sketch. It was a photocopy of an old Latin text. Although a bit rusty, my Latin was still up to the job. It read, "And thus spoke the accused. In this ritual we find succor. Clad in blue, the perfecti take the form of the spiritual, and look towards the rising sun, toward the tree of knowledge. Clad in green, the credentes look the other way, towards the setting sun, where stands the tree of life. And all shall know that the light of knowledge is blue, and that the light of life is green. For thus was the light of Eden, both blue and green, intertwined with the light of man to become pure. Pure light, white light, pure light will win." So it was written in the old texts, affirmed by the Tabula Veritatis. And these were the accused's last words. It was powerful stuff. I wondered how it connected to La Maledicción. The second passage read, "And all shall know that the light of knowledge is blue, and that the light... For thus was the light intertwined with... Knowledge is blue. I wonder what... The illustration showed a group of colored figures engaged in some sort of ritual. The blue and green figures appeared to be in control. The crowd in the foreground were colored red. I guessed it was a representation of the ritual in the text.
My God, what have you done?
Huh? I know this looks like... Excuse me.
Josh, something terrible has happened at the apartment.
Nico, hang on. Lane, it's not what it looks like.
Murdering a priest, Stobart? Is there no end to your depravity?
It's a simple misunderstanding. Look, I need to go. I'll be at Nico's apartment. Nico!
In here.
Yeah. Just
Hi,
put a mop in her
I thought
pocket.
you were being attacked.
And she hasn't got...
When
She's
I
wearing a
arrived,
skirt as well, so
there
she ain't
was
got
someone
pockets.
here. He
Fuck, she
rushed
put
me, knocked me down.
Did you get a look at him?
No, it happened so quick, and then he was gone.
What a mess. This blood. Where's Marquez?
I don't know. He must be badly hurt. Or dead.
Not another killing.
What do you mean?
I just came from the gallery. Father Simeon's been shot.
My God! Who did it?
I don't know. But before he died, he begged me to stop the Gnostics from raising the devil.
The devil? Whoever's doing the killing, George. It's certainly not him.
Okay, but who? Simeon and Marquez were both attacked at the same time. Just what are we up against?
I don't know. But whoever came here was looking for something. The place has been ransacked. I'm going to clean up. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, I'll take a look around. There was still quite a bloodstain. I really hoped that Marquez was all right. The chair had been knocked over in the fight. But there was something glinting underneath. It was Marquez's medallion. There'd clearly been a struggle. Marquez must have put up quite a fight. I spotted something in the mess. It was Marquez's family photo. Marquez wouldn't have intentionally left the photo behind. The sofa was a real mess, but there was something between the cushions. It was one of the photographs that Nico had taken during the robbery. It showed a section of La Maledicción. Marquez had written on it. Marquez had circled one of the figures and written Judas. I wondered if he was identifying him as Judas Iscariot. Back in Bible class, Judas was definitely one of the bad guys. Marquez had scribbled the word sons across the photograph. I wonder what he meant. Marquez had circled one of the figures in the tower and identified her as Magdalena. That had to mean Mary Magdalene.
Hey, George, you find anything?
Marquez's medallion. And one of your photos of the robbery. Marquez scribbled all over it. I think he was trying to work something out in the painting. Simeon must have been right. The painting is some kind of map.
We should... Hold on. My phone. Hello? Oui?
This is Inspector Navet. I am looking for the American, Monsieur Stobart. Are you with him?
Yes, he's right here.
Mon Dieu! Stay calm, madame. Where exactly are you?
In my neighbor's apartment. But why do you...
Do not worry. I am just moments away. Be very careful. He is armed and highly dangerous.
But he seems so charming.
Trust me, madame. The leper never changes his stripes.
Because he hasn't bloody got any.
That was Nave. You're in big trouble.
Lane saw me with Simeon's body. He set me up for sure.
Well, Nave's on his way, and he'll be here any moment.
We have to go, Nico, now.
Down the back stairs. We'll go through Fleur's shop.
Ah, there you are. Right on time.
Sorry, Fleur, but we can't stop.
Suit yourself.
Damn it. Sergeant Moo is outside the door. He's talking to someone.
Oh, no, it's Adam.
Who?
My neighbor.
Ah, the pug lover with the trashed apartment.
That's the one.
Hey, Fleur. Great to see you again. You were expecting us?
30 more seconds and you would have been caught. Charged with the murder of a priest.
Whoa. How do you know about that?
News travels fast through the ether, Georges. Take this.
What do I do with a ball of yarn? Bribe Moo with a nice Aran sweater?
You will find the way. Now, excuse me. I think it's time you planned your escape.
Oh, hi, Adam.
Hi, Nico. They say I can't go up to my apartment.
Oh, really? I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why too. Yeah, I'm George, by the way.
Adam, I live in the apartment next to Nico.
I know. I mean, how interesting.
Fleur, can I sit here for a while until the police let me back in?
By all means.
So what now?
You take a look around. I'll see if there's a way to get past Moo.
And start from the right, mark away across.
There were boxes stacked along the wall. They were all labeled. Florist's foam, flower food, ribbon, pee-pee, bouquet labels. Pee-pee? My curiosity was aroused. It was a plastic statue.
Careful with that. It's just coming. Special order.
What is it?
A replica mannequin piece. Fill it with water, pop in some batteries, and watch it go tinkle.
Very tasteful. Fleur's classics were blaring out into the street. Sorry to bust in on you like this, Fleur.
Don't worry, Georges. I knew you were coming.
You did? So what else do you know?
There's a 36% chance of rain.
Okay.
Fleur, can you help me distract that police officer at the front door?
Don't you want to play the game yourself?
Game? What game?
Oh, I thought you knew. Never mind.
Do you know Adam?
A little. I see great distress in his near future.
Funny, so do I. You've known Nico a while. What flowers does she like?
Yellow. No, wait. Yes. Yellow, definitely.
Can you tell me anything about this eau de toilette?
It's cheap, smells bad, and belongs to a man.
Gee, thanks. I didn't think Fleur would be interested. Are you getting any vibes from this note?
No.
What can you tell me about these matches?
With these, you can create fire.
Is this rich tea cookie anything special?
It's seen better days.
I have this matchbox. Anything peculiar about it?
It has a cockroach inside.
Yeah. He's called Trevor.
He prefers the name Boris, you know.
Well, I think you'll find that's his patronymic. What can you tell me about this paperclip?
It's going to become redundant in a digital world.
Does this shredded letter mean anything to you?
I'm getting the word recycling.
Can you tell me anything about this coin?
I could, but then you'd know as much as me.
And?
I can't give away all my secrets, George.
Okay.
Anything you can tell me about this whiskey bottle?
Not a spirit word I'm familiar with, George.
I have this provenance for a painting.
Yes, a contentious document shrouded in dishonesty?
What can you tell me about these keys?
With those keys, George, you have the power to open a door.
Would you like this diamond ring, Fleur?
That's flattering, George, but I think that your future wife would be upset.
She probably wouldn't care. Do these sketches mean anything to you?
Take them away, George. They have the taint of death on them.
Are you serious?
I mean it. Take them away.
These papers, are they relevant?
Only you can know this, George.
What do you think of this medallion, Fleur?
I think one day you will be glad you have it in your pocket, George.
This family photo, what do you know about it?
Most of the people in it are dead now.
What can you tell me about this photograph?
An old man scribbled a word on it.
I knew it. Is he alive?
This I do not know. Sorry.
Why do I need the yarn, Fleur?
What do you want? The long story or the short story?
Short.
Because you do.
What's this?
Do you not know?
Well, it looks like a cherub, and he appears to be having a pee.
See? You do know what it is. It will pee for France, if you fill it with water, of course.
Can I borrow it for a bit?
Yes, but please, don't break it, George.
Adam was listening to an old-school portable CD player. Hey there, Adam.
Oh, hey, George. What can I do for you?
Do you know what's going on with the police?
No, they wouldn't tell me.
Good. I mean, strange.
It's annoying. I'm really tired. It was a long drive.
Oh, been anywhere interesting?
I've just come back from a coin fair. It was mega.
Well, that's fascinating.
I wonder if he'll like my coin or not.
So, tell me more about this coin fair.
It's Europe's biggest. So much to see.
I bet. Do you know Nico well?
No, not really.
Good. I mean, good for you. What are you listening to?
My meditation music. Crashing waves and trickling forest streams.
Do you like Brett?
Ugh, smells like something died.
Indeed. Many Bothans died to bring us this scent. Adam probably wouldn't be interested. What do you think of this?
I'm not sure.
What do you think of this?
I'm not sure.
Rich tea?
No thanks.
Hey, have you met Trevor?
What is it?
A cockroach.
You say you're a friend of Nico's?
Yeah, we're big pals.
You surprise me.
Any use for a paperclip?
Well, I could fashion it into a lockpick for you.
Do I look like I'm a criminal?
You are carrying a lot of stuff around in your jacket. People who do that are either criminal or insane.
I plead the fifth. What do you think of this?
I'm not sure.
So, what do you think of this coin?
Oh my God, that's a platinum 12 ruble.
It is? I mean, yeah, of course it is. You know, it's gonna be a rough day, Adam. Why don't you keep the coin?
Are you serious? I'll get my pal Stefan to value it. His coin shop's just around the corner.
Hey, maybe you could use the money to redecorate your apartment.
But it doesn't need redecorating.
That's a matter of opinion. The lid wouldn't open while the disc was playing. I stopped the disc. Ocean Dreamscapes. Just what I needed with the day I was having. Those might come in handy.
Got a battery. I guess he's the one in here with the pee problem. Probably gotta fill up that fountain thing and make him need a pee or something silly. Let's move the trolley.
I gave the trolley a push. Fleur certainly kept her bearings well greased.
Georges, what are you doing?
I'm not sure yet, but there may be a plan for me. I hope Moo didn't spot me.
Can we combine that with that? I need this little liquid.
I slotted the battery into the
for
mannequin.
the
A jaunty series of LEDs lit up around the figure.
whiskey. Put whiskey in there.
I poured the whiskey into the mannequin. Sláinte, wee man. Sláinte.
Put him on the trolley.
I placed the statue in the trolley and switched on the waterworks. The mannequin cheerfully sprayed a stream of golden whiskey. Nice. The mannequin was almost doing the trick, but we needed something extra to push Moo over the edge.
Put the meditation CD in the stereo.
Fleur's classics were blaring out into the street. Fleur, do you mind if I change the music?
Good idea.
But about Emma's may need a way.
Okay, that's Moo out of the way. Let's go, Nico.
Where?
To see Bijou. She's been telling me a crock of lies since day one, and right now, I want the truth.
Shut up.
So you're telling me that Bijou and Hobbs were having an affair?
Yeah, so, she's got some explaining to do. Bijou, I need to talk to you.
Wait. It's such a soft.
No, it really can't. In the daylight, and without the fog of incense, the apartment looked even weirder.
George, how delightful to see you.
May I present my friend Nico?
George and I go way back.
Oh, really? Well, don't worry, my dear. I won't steal him, though he is rather a cutie.
Bijou, we're here to clear up a few points, if you don't mind. How are you, Bijou?
I have the teeniest of headaches, chérie. It always happens when I sleep in the afternoon.
I figured it was the champagne before the nap that had done the damage. I need you to be honest with me, Bijou. Do you know a painter called Hobbs?
No, I don't think so.
He certainly knows you.
So many artists, darling. One can't remember them all.
Hobbs appears to know you very well. I saw a sketch of you in his portfolio.
Must have been a study for painting.
Are you sure there's nothing else?
Quite sure.
Did you know that the provenance was fake?
For la malédiction? I had no idea.
Lane said you had him approve it.
Silly fool is getting confused again.
This is a note from Hobbs that I found in your safe.
How did you get access to that? How dare you?
Bijou, you gave me the keys.
I did? Oh, my head. I don't remember. We didn't do anything else, did we, Georges?
The note is addressed to you, so Lane was telling the truth. You were in charge of the paperwork.
Oh, so what if I was? That's not illegal?
The note from Hobbs makes it quite clear that you knew him rather well.
Oh, all right, I did.
So, you lied to me. So you had the provenance made. You knew it was fake.
I'm not admitting anything.
I believe this is for you.
A diamond ring? What has that to do with me?
A gift for you, from Henri.
Henri bought me so many expensive things. He never needed to.
I think Henri asked Medovsky for more money so that he could buy you that ring.
And maybe that's the reason he was shot.
Nico.
No, hon. She's right. Henri always felt he had to fight to keep me. Truth is, I love them both. With And Henri. And now Henri is dead because of me. Go ahead. Ask your questions. I promise I will tell the truth this time.
So, you and Hobbs are lovers?
We have been ever since 75. Henri never knew about it. They were in a band together back then.
So you are unfaithful to Henri right from the start.
It was never cheating. I loved them both.
So you had Hobbs fake the provenance so that Lane would approve it for the insurance?
Wilf passed it to me, and I persuaded Lane to sign it. He never knew it was a fake. Wilf is brilliant at what he does.
So what was Medovsky's role in all this?
It was all his idea. He'd had an offer on La Malédiction from someone. So Wilf put Medovsky in touch with me and Henri. He wanted to cash in on both the sale and the insurance. He set up the security company to deal with the robbery. I've been such a fool. Henri was never supposed to die.
I know you didn't mean for that to happen.
Wilf called me yesterday trying to comfort me. He said he would take care of me, that he had plans.
Does that mean he has the painting?
Yes. He joked about a secret place. Something about the original being behind my behind. I didn't understand.
Thanks, Bijou. You've been very helpful.
You know, I had the strangest dream earlier. Henri was here, and we danced together again. Such bliss.
That must have been wonderful. Anyway, thanks again for your time, and... Nico, I think it's time we went to London.
Do not forget about in this game.
George, do you have something you need to tell me?
No. Can't think of anything right now. Let's go, shall we?
In a seedy part of London.
So in the end, Hobbs was at the heart of the whole scam.
All we have to do now is find the painting.
Yeah, then we blow everything open and nail Medovsky.
I get that front page story.
And I get to clear my name. And keep my job.
So much for your devil-worshipping Gnostic, George.
Well, you know me. Nothing I like more than a good conspiracy. Hold on a second.
What's the matter?
This chain. It's from the gate.
So?
It's been forced.
A break-in?
Or maybe a breakout? Hobbs escaping from Lady Piermont?
Maybe. But this doesn't feel right.
Crowbar on.
Hey, Nico, take a look at this.
Do you think someone used it to force the gate?
Possibly. But their loss is our gain. You never know when you're going to need a crowbar.
Anything new in there?
I decided to leave... I didn't need to turn the radio. A blast on the horn had worked last time. Ominous.
Totally. Anything in the bin?
I decided to leave the dumpster alone.
Oh, okay.
It was Hobbs's mailbox.
Maybe he left the front door unlocked this time.
One
Obviously not.
Mississippi, two Mississippi, three Mississippi. No Hobbs.
Out cold, probably.
Hey, Nico. This drain pipe looks climbable.
Are you mad?
Hey, get out of here.
Seagull problems, George?
That's one nasty bird. Hey, Nico.
What, George?
Honk the bloody thingy, yeah.
Do me a favor and honk the horn.
No problem.
You're in your own time, love. Bloody hell. Okay, no. Something to do with the crane?
The crane was rusted solid. I'd need more force to free it.
What about a crowbar? Oh, it's like there's a bloody bird there again.
Hey, Nico.
Nico!
What, George?
Press the horn!
Nico, could you honk the horn again?
Sure.
Look, we gotta do this quick.
Be careful, George.
Does that work?
Wait
Oh,
there,
it did.
Nico. I'll come and let you in. Something isn't right.
We'd better be careful.
I decided that some lighting might help.
Good idea.
The fuse box buzzed slightly, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
I guess the lighting circuit had gone.
George, be careful. Hope said those circuits were old.
Yeah, I think I'll leave the lights off. Whoa.
Why can I
You
see
better
your...
come and take a look at this.
Okay, why are you standing half in and out of the painting?
Dieu. It's a Manet.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a Hobbs. In the style of Manet. Or, as the experts prefer to call it, a forged Manet. Hobbs isn't just a restorer, he's a full-blown forger.
Oh, that must be...
You. Hobbs is good. You look very pretty.
And that's you. Oh my, you look very...
Violated.
Yes. Is that Lady Piermont?
Yes.
Is she
Yep.
in your...
Yeah.
Oh, so all along we were just modeling for a forgery.
Forgery. Terrific, huh? I can add it to my murder rap. Let's just pretend this never happened, okay?
Thanks, George. That was really starting to annoy me.
You and me both. Balcony doors open.
Hobbs' home is behind this door.
Maybe I can hook the chain from the lift to the door and then use the lift to rip the door open.
I'm not exactly sure yet.
I do. A chain. The door.
I had a feeling the chain was going to be useful.
Haha.
That should do the trick.
They're just too clever for him.
Let's see what Hobbs keeps tucked away up here.
So this is Hobbs's lair.
Not exactly the penthouse suite, is it? Strange. Hey, Nico, come and take a look at this. This painting. There's something familiar about it.
It's a woman's buttocks, George.
I know that, but I recognize him. You know what? I think it's Bijou.
I don't want to know how you know that, George. But didn't she say the painting was hidden behind her behind?
Exactly.
So maybe.
Damn it, it's screwed into the wall.
Okay, so you're saying it's some sort of a screwdriver.
This is a true masterpiece.
A fake masterpiece, you mean?
I wouldn't like to try and clean anything in this sink.
Thankfully, I don't think you'll have to.
Apart from some old pipework, the cupboard was empty. It was a beautiful painting. Nico.
What is it?
Hobbs's answer phone, and he's got messages.
Let's hear them.
You have 2 messages. Message 1. Hobbs, Medovsky here. I'm at the airport. I have to be quick. My flight leaves shortly and final call for passengers with flight 38470 to Barcelona. It is a shame that you would like to be released from our agreement. It was mutually lucrative. But if that is your wish, I respect it. I shall send my men around to tie up any loose ends. Take care, my friend. Message 2. Hello, darling. It's Bijou. Look, sweetie, but I'm going to have to put our little plans on hold. I've spoken to that insurance man and his girlfriend. I told them pretty much everything. I want to be with you, Willie. But Henri's murder, you know. Anyway, I can't possibly leave here until his name is cleared. I feel so guilty, darling. Do you think he knew about us? Do take care with that Russian, my love. Bon voyage, my love. A bientôt. You have no more messages.
Wow.
So Bijou knew about everything. At least she was faithful to Henri in the end. And what if Madovsky's guy got here first?
What if Madovsky's guy's still here? Who knows what useful objects this cupboard might hold?
Don't get too excited, George.
Well, looky here. A useful bottle of Diet Cola.
Are you actually going to
never
take
know
that?
when you might need a
Okay.
Diet Cola. The sofa was a wreck. Hobbs's sandals lay on the floor. Another Hobbs masterpiece. Oh no.
Oh.
What's up?
Nico?
How did you two not see his body when you opened the bloody door?
Hobbs! Is he?
Dead? Sure looks that way.
Poor guy.
He's been strangled. You know, maybe Simeon was right. It seems like anyone who gets close to this painting dies.
The painting didn't kill him, George. This is all about money.
Whoever did this was a professional. We need to be careful. Hobbs had been strangled. Dead man's mince. No law against taking him.
You have no shame, George.
The skylight was leaking. Hobbs had been using the bucket to catch the water. It was a still life. This one's really strange.
It's an abstract, George.
Of course it is. The mechanism was for opening and closing the skylight. It looked corroded. Isn't this beautiful?
It is, George. But we have things to do.
Nico, come and take a look at this. Looks like Hobbs has been busy. A map of Catalonia, sketches and notes on the painting.
Do you think Hobbs was looking for this tabula veritatis?
I think Hobbs was a lot cleverer than he seemed. A photograph of some kind of human pyramid. It's from an article about Castel Català.
It's Catalan, I think. Catalan Castle.
Hobbs linked it to his sketch of the human pyramid from the painting. It looks like a sketch of a figure from La Maledizione.
I guess Hobbs was mining it for clues.
Another Ouroboros. Looks like Hobbs picked the painting apart for clues.
There must be something here that shows us where the tablet is.
Okay, so this is the human pyramid from the painting.
Look, Hobbs has highlighted Castel again.
And he connected the two. So this pyramid could be a castel. Something was familiar about this part of the painting. Marquez was interested in this sketch as well. It's scribbled all over.
It must be important.
It's the tree from the painting. The one with all the people in it.
Very creepy.
That was almost a good... Hobbs wasn't the only one interested in the human tower in the painting. Marquez was clearly trying to figure it out too.
That sounds...
Marquez had circled one of the figures in the tower and identified her as Magdalena. Marquez had scribbled the word Sans across the photograph. Marquez had circled one of the figures and written Judas. I wondered if he was identifying him as Judas Iscariot. Back in Bible class, Judas...
Let's see if any of these words are on the map. There's a... Del Sans.
Castel del Sans. I think Sans means saints.
That's what Marquez wrote on the photo.
So that would make a Castel del Sans a tower of saints.
Like in the painting. This must be the clue.
Okay, put that then.
Looked like we got all we could from that map.
Okay. Must be.
I'm not a great fan of still life.
An acquired taste, perhaps.
Another Hobbs masterpiece. A beautiful scene.
Come on, Georges. We need to get going.
Ooh, this one's a bit dull, don't you think?
It's supposed to be still life, Georges.
What do you think of this portrait?
It looks familiar. Who is it?
I can't put my finger on it. It was another fabulous painting. That painting would look pretty good back in the office. Take a look at this. Someone's cut out a painting from this frame in a hurry. The canvas left around the frame looks just like La Maledictio.
If that was La Maledictio, then someone's beaten us to it.
But remember how Bijou said the original was hidden?
You're right.
And Hobbs is a master forger.
Then whoever stole this one has got themselves a genuine Hobbs fake.
And the original should still be around here, hidden somewhere.
Behind that picture of the butt. But we never did find a screwdriver. Unless I don't need a screwdriver. Maybe I've got something I can use as a screwdriver. Don't know what we got. A crowbar can we prise it off the wall? Oh, we can. Okay. Wasn't expecting brute force to be the answer.
La Maledictio.
We found it!
Amazing!
You're sure it's the real thing?
Well, I'm no expert, but yeah, it must be.
Look! In the middle!
It's the same face that Hobbs drew on his sketch, and the same symbol cut into his forehead.
He must have uncovered it when he was cleaning the painting. But I wonder why a tree was originally painted over it.
Like Simeon said, hidden Gnostic secrets. One thing is certain, this one is the original.
Which means whoever cuts the painting from that easel has a copy.
And I'll bet my bottom dollar it doesn't have the hidden image in the Ouroboros.
I guess this pretty much ties up the investigation, Georges.
Yeah. Should be enough to get Nave off my back.
In the end, it was all about money.
And greed. Medovsky wanted to sell the painting and claim the insurance.
And he didn't care how many people he killed along the way. So what now? Hand over everything to the police?
I guess so. With what we found out, Langham should have no trouble picking up Medovsky in Spain. I do wonder what that secret map points to.
You still think the evil Gnostics are behind it all?
I don't know. But I do have questions that haven't been answered.
Such as?
Well, what do those symbols on the painting mean? What was Marquez really up to? Why was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis hidden under layers of paint?
And why is the building on fire?
And what did you say fire? We need to get out of here.
No shit. Wonder if there's any way up there. Can I whack me crowbar off it?
I needed a better idea.
Maybe I can use a crowbar on that.
That would be pointless.
No. You do something stupid like use that to knock the skylight open or something silly.
I dropped the mints into the cola and quickly tightened the cap again.
Let me put that in there. And use it like a rocket.
An open skylight looked like our ticket out of here.
Holy shit, that must have known that was some force. Can I fold the dust sheet? Does that make like a... I'll fold up, tie it up to make a rope.
Tying the sheet to the crowbar made a halfway decent grappling hook.
Yeah, that'll work. Use that to get out of here.
This should help us get out of here. After you, Nico.
And he said that so you can look up your skirt.
Terrific. Out of the fire into the frying pan.
Wait!
Just a
Josh,
bit.
isn't that...
Langham. Oh, thank God. Hey, Langham!
Langham! Help! We're up here!
He's a baddie.
Quick. Round here.
Why didn't he help us?
I don't know. Maybe because he started the fire. Because he wanted to kill us.
Why?
I have no idea.
You think he killed Hobbs?
Could be. Maybe Simeon too.
So who is he? And who does he really work for?
I don't know. But I do know one thing. This is not over.
Josh, do you hear that?
London's finest. Now you be nice to the firemen.
So what now?
Now, we go to Spain, in search of the Castel del Sans and the Tabula Veritatis.
You got to try to get police custody and all, because they're going to find a body in that place. And want to know why you're on the roof.
Nico and I had thought the adventure was over. Actually, we'd only just started. Nothing was what it seemed. On a trail of corruption and greed, we'd stumbled upon a murderous conspiracy. A conspiracy whose roots lay in mysteries older than the written word. We didn't really have any choice.
It doesn't look very scenic.
Catalonia, the foothills of the Pyrenees. After a short flight and a long drive, Nico and I arrived at Castel del Sans. Back in London, we tracked down La Malediccia, and had started to unravel its secrets. The painting was a coded map to the location of the Tabula Veritatis, an ancient artifact which Father Simeon had claimed could raise the devil, into which he and others had already been murdered. We had to find the tabula before the killers. We knew they would stop at nothing. Let's just hope we got here before the bad guys.
Seems quiet enough.
Looks like nobody's been here for years.
Must have been a beautiful place, once upon a time. You think the tabula is really going to be here?
Somewhere, if we can just decode the painting. Well, it looks deserted.
Nope.
Deserted? I don't think so.
Did you see who it was?
No, the sun was in my eyes.
Looks like somebody's beating us to it.
But who? Medovsky?
Langham?
Whoever it is, we need to get in there.
All right. You make a diversion. I'll try and reach some cover. And be careful.
Are you kidding? You're the one who's going to get shot.
You might want to get back a bit, mate. Anyway, I think we'll pick this up another time. Because I have two very starved doggies watching me. Lizma, do you eat your dinner? No, good thing he ain't a very good shot, otherwise George would be buggered right about now. No, I don't want to restore. Ah, Christ. Oh, what? Oh, you can use the touchpad to scroll around.